to meteorologist Hannah Scholl. She's got the bus stop forecast. Go ahead, Hannah.
Well, yeah, you got to bundle up. You got to put on your jackets for sure. Bundle up yourself and the kiddos as you're heading to the bus stop. Temperatures now in the 30s and 20s. Out the door, of course, 29 degrees. I think we're going to cool it off a little bit before we hit sunrise and then headed home. We're in the middle 40s this afternoon. A lot of sunshine. The sun really does make a difference. Makes it feels a little bit warmer, but that's kind of counteracted by the wind. Wind chills are going to stay in the 30s all day long, and we're starting off in the 20s at this point. 24 in Oklahoma City, 16 in El Reno, 18 in Weatherford, 22 in Watauga, Guthrie at 21. So that's what it's going to feel like as you walk out the door. But don't worry, there's more cold air on the way. For those of you who love winter, it's really going to be feeling like it. The bottom falls out right before Christmas. A couple days before, we're in the teens. For Thursday, Friday, we're at 19. For Christmas weekend, I think we're going to be in the 20s. So 40s for now, then the teens and 20s after that. So there's the area of low pressure that made its way through the cold front that gave us all the severe weather, and the severe weather across the deep south, now bringing rain all along the east coast. But for Oklahoma, we're quiet. We got a little bit of cloud cover to our north in Kansas, but clear skies for the entire Sooner State. And we're going to continue that way. That's going to translate into sunshine through the day today. 32 degrees is our current temperature, but of course feeling like the 20s. We've got to check on the Canadians because their air becomes our air. So their problems become our problems when we have the jet stream dipping down across the country. 9 now in Fort McMurray, below 0 in Yellowknife and Baker Lake. So not too cold because by the time it gets here, it's not quite that chilly. Meanwhile, in Siberia, this is the area that we're tracking, almost below 50 degrees below 0. In some spots, 30 degrees below 0. We're not going to be seeing temperatures quite that cold, but we are going to be getting down into the teens and 20s, single digits. We are going to be seeing wind chills below 0, but we're not going to be breaking any records. This is from the cold snap we had in February of 2021. We set a record in Oklahoma City, negative 14 degrees, 29 below is what it felt like in February of 2021. So we're not going to be quite that cold, and we're not going to be cold for as long as that cold snap in 2021. So that is good news. So although it's going to be cold, it's not going to last that long. 32 degrees as you walk out the door. There's our Norman cam on our Pike Pass Sky Cam network. Winds from the northwest. They're going to stick with us all day long, making our wind chills feel like the 20s, teens, even single digits in the Panhandle, the far western Panhandle now feeling like the single digits. 32 degrees in Oklahoma City, 29 in Guthrie, 31 in Stillwater, 31 for Kingfisher as well. Your winds gusting 10, 20, 25 miles per hour in northwest Oklahoma, 25 your most recent gust in Woodward. So this afternoon, we are going to be getting up into the middle 40s. It's going to be feeling very similar to how we were yesterday with a lot of sunshine. So the sunshine and the wind are kind of going to have a battle. So when the wind is calm, it actually feels pretty nice out. But once the wind picks up, it has a little bit of a bite to it. Feels like the 30s and 40s, 43 degrees in Enid and Stillwater, 26 overnight in Ponca City and Enid as well. 27 for Oklahoma City. We're again waking up tomorrow in the 20s and teens, feeling like the teens, and single digits for the Panhandle and far western Oklahoma. Tomorrow afternoon, we are even chillier than we are today. We're continuing to see that Canadian air filter in. Winds will continue from the northwest, and you know that always will continue to bring our temperatures down. So looking ahead to Christmas weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we are going to be in the 20s for Christmas and the teens the 2 days before that. As far as a white Christmas goes, we are going to see maybe a couple flurries, but not seeing much in the way of accumulation, so I wouldn't consider that a white Christmas by any means. So there's your 9-day forecast. We're staying in the 40s through the end of the work week into the weekend. We got a chance for rain for your Monday, and then the winter solstice on Wednesday. After that, the bottom drops out on us as the Siberian air arrives. Don't go anywhere. We got more news and weather for you coming up right after this. Stay with us.